Archangel Michael says, "My dearest soul, pause for a moment. Breathe. This is not an ordinary message. This is not just another collection of words floating by in a sea of noise. No, this is a divine appointment. You were meant to be here reading these words right now. And I, the voice of the divine, have waited patiently for this moment. You have asked for guidance. You have wept in silence. You have wondered if your cries were heard at all. They were. Every single one. And now, the moment you've been unknowingly preparing for has quietly arrived. This is not the end. This is the threshold. What lies beyond is not just another chapter of your life. It is a sacred unfolding. But to cross this threshold, something within you must awaken. Something ancient, something powerful, something true. You have known change is coming. You felt it in your bones, in the restlessness of your nights, in the sudden waves of emotion, in the flashes of intuition that made no logical sense. That was me, gently shaking your soul awake. The world may have asked you to keep going, to remain in roles that kept you small, to silence the wisdom rising in your chest. But I am here now, asking you to do the opposite. To remember, to rise, to receive. You are not who you were even yesterday. There is a shedding happening of old wounds, old fears, false identities. You may feel like you're standing in the ruins of what you once thought was solid. But those ruins are sacred ground. From them, a new version of you is being born, not fabricated, not forced, but revealed. The true you, the one I created with infinite love and intention. There is someone you will meet, or perhaps have already met, whose presence stirs something deep within your soul. A recognition, not of the physical, but of the eternal. This soul may not stay for a lifetime, but their role is divine. They carry a key, not to unlock you, but to remind you you've always had the key inside you. There are conversations ahead that will alter the very direction of your path. Truths will be spoken, some gently, some like thunder, but all necessary. There may be tears, there may be silence. There may be peace that follows like a sunrise after the storm. You are being invited into holy territory, into sacred encounters. That will open your heart in ways you thought were no longer possible. You see, love is not just an emotion, it is a force. It is the language of your soul, and now it rises to speak. Perhaps you've been protecting yourself, for good reason. Perhaps your heart has known betrayal, loss, abandonment. But I say to you now, you have survived. And more than that, you are ready to thrive. I do not send people or experiences into your life to break you, but to reveal you, to awaken dormant gifts, to bring completion to cycles that have quietly run their course. You are not broken, dear one. You are blooming. It may not look like what you expected. It rarely does. But the divine path is not paved with predictability. It is carved through trust. And I am asking you now to trust me. Some connections in your life are reaching their divine conclusion. Not out of punishment, but out of purpose. Some were meant only to teach, others to mirror what still needed healing. And a few, rare ones, they are your soul's allies. You will feel it when they speak. Their presence will still the noise. Their eyes will see beyond your surface. And you will remember who you are in their presence. This too is me, speaking through them, loving you through them. There may be difficult choices ahead. doors closing, paths diverging, comfort being replaced by calling. But I am already there, in the unknown, in the mystery. The ground you fear stepping on has already been blessed. You will not fall, you will rise. Your intuition is not imagination. It is me, whispering beneath the clutter. And now it is growing louder, because you are finally ready to hear. You may feel drawn to certain places, people, even memories you haven't thought of in years. These are not coincidences. They are breadcrumbs, signs, answers to prayers you forgot you prayed. Do not rush this process. Do not try to force clarity. Sacred things unfold in divine time. And time, though it may feel like a pressure, is actually a vessel. I am holding your days in my hand. There is someone in your life, or someone returning, with whom a great healing is possible. This may require vulnerability. It may ask you to say the words you never dared speak. Forgive me. I forgive you. I still love you. I'm proud of you. You changed me. Goodbye. Hello again. I see you. Whatever the words are, speak them. Let your heart break open. For in the breaking, it is made whole. You are not meant to carry your truth in silence forever. There is someone whose soul aches to receive it. You are also being asked to listen, not just to words, but to presence. Sometimes the greatest healing comes from simply being with someone without judgment. Let them speak. Let them cry. Let them remember. And know that in that moment, you are the embodiment of divine love, a channel for grace. You are more powerful than you know. You are more loved than you allow yourself to believe. And this life, your life, is a masterpiece in progress. I see the parts of you no one else does. The courage behind your quiet strength. The dreams you still carry secretly in your chest. The longing for more, not more stuff, but more depth, more meaning, more truth. I place that longing there. It is the map home to me. Let it guide you. And when the world feels heavy, when grief, confusion, or loneliness cloud your sight, return to this truth. You are not alone. You are not forsaken. You are in the middle of a transformation you don't yet have words for, but one day you will. And it will be beautiful. So go. Make the call. Have the conversation. Write the letter. Speak the truth. Say the goodbye. Welcome the beginning. Stand at the edge and step forward. The ground will hold you. The light will find you. And I will walk with you every step of the way. For I am with you always, even unto the end of the age, and beyond. And when your feet grow tired, when your faith feels fragile, when all you can offer is a whisper of hope, that is enough. I do not measure your worth by the strength of your stride, but by the courage it takes to keep going, even when it's dark, even when it's uncertain, even when your heart is still healing. You do not walk alone. My wings surround you. My light precedes you. My love holds you. Let the old fall away, not in fear, but in freedom. You are not losing your way. You are shedding your disguise. The masks you wore to survive no longer serve you. The versions of you built from pain have fulfilled their purpose. Now comes the revealing, the rebirth, the rising. Asterisk. Do not be surprised if the world feels unfamiliar. As you awaken, what once fit may now feel tight, like clothing 2 sizes too small. That is not your failure. it is your expansion. You were never meant to remain hidden in spaces that could not contain your light. I have planted new seeds in your spirit, dreams, callings, revelations, and they are beginning to break through the surface. You are entering a season where alignment will replace effort, where flow will replace force, where purpose will replace pressure. Trust this. Trust me. There may still be moments of grief for people, places, or parts of you that must be released. Let yourself mourn. That, too, is sacred. But do not confuse release with rejection. What leaves your life does not define your worth. What stays and what grows will be infused with truth, with grace, with destiny. I am weaving together the strands of your story in ways you cannot yet see. The delays were not denial. The endings were not punishments. Everything has been part of your preparation, not for survival, but for awakening. I know it's been long. I know you've questioned whether the breakthrough will ever come. But listen closely, beloved. The breakthrough is already happening. Not loud, not dramatic, but deep, quiet, steady, like roots growing beneath the soil, like stars arranging themselves for a divine alignment, like your soul remembering who it truly is. You were never forgotten. You were never left behind. Every prayer, every tear, every whisper of surrender, I have gathered them like precious treasures. And now, the response is unfolding. Look for the signs, not just in miracles, but in moments, in the warmth of unexpected kindness, in the clarity after confusion, in the courage that rises from nowhere, in the peace that settles without explanation. These are my fingerprints. These are my promises fulfilled in real time. You are not late. You are right on time. And the time is now. If this message touched your soul, type Amen 777 in the comments to seal it in faith. And if you feel the call, subscribe now, not just to a channel, but to the journey your soul is ready for. Your awakening has begun. I am with you.